My dear students, today we are going to learn the second part of the lesson, World Heritage. In the first part of this lesson, we have discussed some of the most important UNESCO World Heritage Sites and the history of World Heritage Sites. Now, in this second part, we are going to learn about the World Heritage Committee. So for that, open page number 76 and look into the last paragraph on page number 76. I am going to read that paragraph for you. Please pay attention to that. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let me read. The World Heritage Committee. Today, the World Heritage Committee is the main group responsible for establishing which sites will be listed as UNESCO World Heritage Site. The committee meets once a year and consists of representatives from 21 state parties that are elected for 6-year terms by the World Heritage Center's General Assembly. The state parties are then responsible for identifying and nominating new sites within their territory to be considered for inclusion on the World Heritage List. Okay, so this was the first paragraph about the World Heritage Committee. Now in this paragraph, we are told about the function of the World Heritage Committee. We again know about the function of the state parties. Okay, so let's discuss about this paragraph first. So, from this paragraph you can tell me who is responsible for establishing the sites that will be listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Who is responsible for this? Exactly. The World Heritage Committee is responsible for establishing which sites will be listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Sites. That means World Heritage, the function of World Heritage Committee is to establish the sites and list them as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And this committee refers to the World Heritage Committee, meets once a year. That means there is only one meeting of this committee in a single year. And this meeting consists of representatives of 21 state parties. And these 21 state parties are elected for 6-year terms. They are elected by the World Heritage Center General Assembly. Okay. And what is the work of the state parties? What is the function of the state parties? What do they do? Yes, the state parties are responsible for identifying and nominating new sites within their territory to be considered for inclusion on the World Heritage List. That means the state parties can identify and nominate new sites within their territory to be considered for the inclusion on the World Heritage List. Okay, now let's turn to the next paragraph. The heading to the next paragraph is Becoming a World Heritage Site. So in this paragraph, the process is explained. The process of any place or site that is becoming a World Heritage Site is explained in this paragraph well. So let's read this paragraph. Pay attention to this. There are 5 steps in becoming a World Heritage Site. The first of which is for a country or a state party to take an inventory of its significant cultural and natural sites. This is called the tentative list, and it is important because nominations to the World Heritage List will not be considered unless the nominated site was first included on the tentative list. Next, countries are then able to select sites from their tentative list to be included on a nomination file. The third step is a review of the nomination file by 2 advisory bodies consisting of the International Council on Monuments and Sites and the World Conservation Union, who then make recommendations to the World Heritage Committee. The World Heritage Committee meets once a year to review these recommendations and decide which sites will be added to the World Heritage List. The final step in becoming a World Heritage Site is determining whether or not a nominated site meets at least one of 10 selection criteria. If the site meets this criteria, it can then be inscribed on the World Heritage List. Once a site goes through this process and is chosen, it remains the property of the country on whose territory it sits, but it also becomes considered within the international community. Okay. So, from this paragraph, we came to know about the procedure or process of becoming a World Heritage Site. So, how many steps are there in becoming a World Heritage Site? Exactly. There are 5 steps by which any site can become a World Heritage Site. So, what is the first step towards becoming the World Heritage Site? The first step is for a country or a state party to take an inventory. Inventory here means the detailed list. The country or the state party has to take a detailed list, that is inventory of its significant cultural and natural sites. And this inventory is called the tentative list. And the tentative list is important. Why? Because nominations to the World Heritage List will not be considered unless the nominated site was first included on the tentative list. So, in the tentative list, there should be the site, there should be the name of the site at first, and then only you can nominate that site for the inclusion of the World Heritage List. Okay. What is the second step? The second step is that from that inventory, from that tentative list, you can nominate any site for the inclusion of the site on the World Heritage List. And that's why the country or state party should file a nomination file for that. Okay. What is the third step? The third step is a review of the nomination file by 2 advisory bodies. The 2 advisory bodies think over the nomination file. They think over the nomination file whether to take the site on the list or not. Okay. And After that, they make recommendations to the World Heritage Committee, and after that, World Heritage Committee meets once in a year, and if they find that this site has met one of the 10 criterias, then it becomes the World Heritage Site according to the UNESCO. Okay, this is the procedure that includes 5 steps in becoming the World Heritage Site. Okay, now let's turn towards the next paragraph. The next paragraph is about the types of World Heritage Sites. Okay, let's read the paragraph. Pay attention to that. As of 2009, there are 890 World Heritage Sites that are located in 148 countries. 689 of these sites are cultural and include places like the Sydney Opera House in Australia and the Historic Center of Vienna in Austria. 176 are natural and feature such locations as the US's Yellowstone and Grand Canyon National Parks. 25 of the World Heritage Sites are considered mixed, that is, natural and cultural. Peru's Machu Picchu is one of these. Italy has the highest number of World Heritage Sites with 44. India has 36, 28 cultural, 7 natural, and 1 mixed. World Heritage Sites. The World Heritage Committee has divided the world's countries into 5 geographic zones, which include Africa, Arab states, Asia Pacific, including Australia and Oceania, Europe and North America, and Latin America and the Caribbean. So in this paragraph we came to know about the types of the World Heritage Sites. World Heritage Sites are cultural, they are natural, and they are mixed also. They are the combination of cultural and natural also. Okay. So, how many World Heritage Sites are located in the world as of 2009? As of 2009, there are 890 World Heritage Sites located in the world in 148 countries. Okay. So, we will not go into the names and types. We know from this paragraph well. Okay. Now let's turn towards the next paragraph. World Heritage Sites in danger. Like many natural and historic cultural sites around the world, many World Heritage Sites are in danger of being destroyed or lost due to war, poaching, natural disasters like earthquakes, uncontrolled urbanization, heavy tourist traffic, and environmental factors like air pollution and acid rain. World Heritage Sites that are in danger are inscribed on a separate list of World Heritage Sites in danger, which allows the World Heritage Committee to allocate resources from the World Heritage Fund to that site. In addition, different plans are put into place to protect and or restore the site. If, however, a site loses the characteristics which allowed for it to be originally included on the World Heritage List, the World Heritage Committee can choose to delete the site from the list. To learn more about the World Heritage sites, visit the World Heritage Center's website at whc.unesco.org. Okay. So, this last paragraph tells us how some World Heritage sites are in danger. So, here the reasons are given. So, why are some World Heritage sites are in danger? Yes, due to many reasons. These reasons are explained. Many World Heritage sites are in danger due to the reasons of war, poaching, natural disasters like earthquake and uncontrolled urbanization, and heavy tourist traffic, and environmental factors like air pollution and acid rain. So these are the factors, these are the reasons why some World Heritage sites are in danger. Okay. So the World Heritage Committee makes a separate list of such World Heritage sites in danger, and it also allocates the resources, allocates the fund from the World Heritage Fund to that site. In addition to this, different plans are put into place to protect and restore the site. And if the site loses any characteristics of the World Heritage sites, the World Heritage Committee can delete the site from the World Heritage list. Okay. So this is the information that we get from this last paragraph. If you want to know more about the World Heritage sites, you can go to the website mentioned here. The website is WHC.unesco.org. So from this website, you can gain more knowledge, more information, detailed information about the World Heritage sites in the world. Okay. So this is how we have completed this lesson here, and that's it for the lesson. Now for you, as usual, the homework is English workshop activities given on page number 78, 79 and 80 and 81 and 82. So these are the very interesting and simple activities, and you have to solve these activities in your notebooks as a homework. Okay.